Love it all. So we are in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We came down for a Wigman auction. We actually haven't been to a Wigman auction in a little while. So there wasn't really a lot this weekend. So we're gonna go and check out, see what they have. And if it's not a lot of stuff, we might go do some antiquing. We can always find some place to shop and to buy stuff.
Yes, you can.
Okay, let's go in and see what they have. Well, first we'll come over here and check out this. So I know I'm not going to bid on those. I do not need any salon chairs, that's for sure. But in the pictures they did have blow molds, and I'm not sure if I need any blow molds. All depends on what their prices go for. Little cuties anyway. They're so cute. Got a little bit of signage. It might be new, you gotta be careful. Yeah, new. Because since we're in an antique mall, people want it to be old. They don't want the reproductions of signs, we've learned, so. Motley Crue, you'll be surprised that I saw those in in concert back in the day. This is like the third tinsel tree I have seen. Well, I got the other two, but I don't have a color wheel though. I bet they're selling it together. But I would love to get a hold of a color wheel. Ooh, that is the world's, that is huge. That is a huge lava lamp. But I was looking at this slag glass head on the nest. Oh, surprise! So thanks. That's funny. And then some glassware. Holy button rama! What is this? Is this the way you display buttons? I see that like TV. I've never seen them displayed that way. Huh. There you go. If you want to display your buttons, you can do artwork with them. Look what I just found. And then, oh my gosh. So now you see why we came. little good moment here. Who is he? Oh my gosh. He is a popcorn spaghetti. Is that what it is called? Popcorn spaghetti. I haven't been down that way. I have never been down that way yet.
It's on the wall to me.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Tea mugs. Ooh, love it all. That's cool. This one's very cool. That is beautiful. Very beautiful. Lots to look at. Kitty cat back there. More buttons. Jewelry. Oh. A whole bunch of brass candlesticks. Old books. The coolest wire cage. Oh my gosh, what is it? I'm trying to see what he is. He's paper mache. He's paper mache. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Adorable. That's all I have to say. Paper mache snowman. Oh my, he's hilarious. Oh, I just got a similar one of these. This one's two-sided. 1948 on that one. A bunch of old money. I'm not sure that I need any more of those, but Kitty's cute. Holy concert shirts. Led Zeppelin. Motley Crue. Iron Maiden. Okay. Dorp. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. We don't do fancy anymore, but those are way cool. Drawer pulls. Cool hardware pieces.
Number 118.
So talk about an auction that was quick and to the point. They were flying through stuff, and then if you didn't want to stay the entire time, they let you request a few things. So it's like 11:50 before noon, and we're leaving. I prefer 9 o'clock auctions. Yeah, we didn't tell you, but it started at 9, so made an early morning to drive down to Fort Wayne, but well worth it to be done with the auction at noon. We got some great yummies. I felt like it was a reasonable price. I don't think I paid up front on anything, so that was a bonus. So I'll share the haul with you later. You feel like you need a drink?
Take 12.
Take 12. Okay, so we are back from today's auction. Oh, goodness. So the auction today was Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is almost 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes from where we live. So that, and it's a 9 o'clock auction, which is, I love 9 o'clock auctions because they get done earlier in the day, but that means you have to leave earlier in the day.
Well, it doesn't mean we're getting home anytime earlier.
No, it doesn't mean we're necessarily...
That means we get to go to antique stores earlier.
Yeah. Anyway, so on our way down, we usually hit a local mom and pop breakfast place that's open at 6 in the morning, but whatever reason, we just chose to hit a Cracker Barrel since there's a Cracker Barrel in Auburn on the way down in Auburn, and I'm glad that we did. Little Godwink moment, because I found a bendy knee elf blow mold, another one. So that was awesome. I was going to buy 2, but for my friend Diane, but they only had 1. So check out your local, if you're into bendy knee elf
Cracker Barrels.
blow molds at Cracker Barrels. Yes. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you him with some other things that Chris got. They're a little bit bigger than our living room. We just decided to sit in our living room today. Because really the only thing that we saw at this auction, because Chris looks up auctions on Auction Zip, and he can explain it to you.
There were, when I look at Auction Zip, what I'm looking for is primitive antiques and stuff, and there weren't any out there for this weekend. So I did see some Christmas items, a Budweiser neon light that I liked, a few items at this auction. So I thought this would be a decent one to go to still. And like Yvonne had said, if we don't find anything, we can always hit an antique store or 2 on the way home.
Yeah, so with that being said, with the 9 o'clock auction, we were done before noon. The last few Haunted Mansion auctions have been like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it seems like, by the time we're done. But this auction had a ton of vintage Christmas, and
It had the tinsel tree with the light.
oh, it did have the tinsel tree with the light. I did not get the tinsel tree with the light. Y'all know that I already just got 2, but I don't have a color wheel. But it was in perfect condition. It had the box, it had the sleeves, and it had the color wheel. And I think it ended up, I went up to 300, another lady got it just above me. So I thought, well, if I get that one, I'm only going to go to 300. I'll keep that one and I'll sell the other one. Well, actually, the other one already sold.
I was going to say, on your God wink moments.
My God wink moment.
She was talking about it, and she said, well, why don't you check out online to see how it's doing?
If anybody was watching it.
We looked at it, and we had an offer out there, so she accepted.
There we go. So, probably should have bought that. No, I wasn't going to go over $300. So, anyway. So, yes, I picked up a
bunch. Pretty much.
A bunch.
Probably 70% of what we spent was the Christmas.
Yes, and so this auction, there was a 10% buyers, and then there was 7% sales tax because it's Indiana, and we spent $730 is what we spent today, $730. But vintage Christmas, I'm realizing, does really well. As a reseller, I can use it, and they had some unique pieces, and you know I'm a sucker, so I can't help it. So yeah. Just looking, going.
So let's get it on.
Yes, no, yes. So he just wants me to start showing it. Okay, so lots of. So this isn't even like, this was just an extra string of lights.
Ornaments.
Okay, hold on. So there was some of these ornaments. They're jewel brights is what they're called. And they have like a little Santa and Mrs. Santa Claus in them. Oh, I thought
Are they knockoffs from Shiny Brights back in the day? I don't know.
Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Made in Massachusetts. Good call. Not a tight fit anymore, but it's still in the original box, so that's cool. And then there was just a bag of other ornaments. I don't know if these are new or old, but I know that recently I got some Shiny Brights that had a whole bunch of these, so I'll have to look these up. It was a Shiny Bright box that had a whole bunch of those in it, and I guess I didn't think of those being Shiny Brights, but they're plastic.
The Winkies?
Yeah, these little deer have seen better days, but you all know that I love to fix things up. We will give them some new eyes. They're missing some of their hair. So is this like a phlox or something? How they make it velvety?
I don't know.
There's got to be something I can do to replace. I know I can replace the eyes.
At first, I thought they were actually supposed to be winking at you.
Like the winky Santa mugs. So yeah, I mean, still they're old, you know. I mean, I think I can make them better. Made in Hong Kong is what the little tag says. So even if I just at least give them another eyeball, because it's just a sticker. It may just be a black eyeball.
You can do the googly eyes.
Oh, I don't want to do googly. I don't think I want to do the googly eyes. And then in some of the boxes, they still had some vintage Christmas paper. Look, it's Ronald McDonald
and his crew.
So I mean, that's kind of fun. I mean, I don't know how brittle it is or how old it is, but that's pretty awesome. And so this is just like a grouping of miscellaneous that probably would have came with holiday. But these are some of my favorite things to put in those little bins. Yes, I did. Y'all, look at the little mouse. Why are little mouses, oops, I lost his tail. Why are little mouses so cute? But you get them in your house and you're not very happy and you're yelling at your cat to do their job. But don't worry, we can fix his little tail, and his little tail needs a little help anyway. But yeah, it's just some of these older, oh my gosh, there's things falling out everywhere. Just older handmade pieces. So those will be one. Oh my gosh, look at these. Those are adorable. I think she's supposed to have skates on. There's those. Okay, before I show you every single piece that I got, because I love it all. And now the mouse keeps jumping. So let's see. Now we have these two choir people that are like a hard plastic. And a couple more reindeer, which are perfect. Oh, maybe they were in a set. They're connected. I was not expecting them to be connected, but they still have that a little bit of damage. I mean, y'all, but they're old. So I don't know.
It's musical.
These are Japan. So this is Mary and is it Joseph or is it Angel?
This is a tree.
A tree angel. So I would say this is Mary and Jesus in their music boxes, and they both say Hong Kong. So this was like an extra that was in one of the Christmas boxes that I got. And I need coffee. I know it's like 6 o'clock at night, but I need coffee in my scary mug. In my scary mug.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, my black cat scary mug. Another little auction extra was just this little teddy bear peeking out of maybe a cat. I think it's a cat. Peeking out of a little basket. Chris actually won the bid on this one, which is, I gotta be very careful because the box is just smashed. It's a vintage tree topper. So those are always nice to get. Was it Sears? There seem to always be Sears.
It's West Germany.
Oh, this is West Germany. Ooh, I don't know what that means until I look it up. So
I don't know. It was $1.09
$1.09
back in the day.
at Gamble's. I don't remember Gamble's. Did we have a Gamble's?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I want to carefully put it back in. They're so breakable. Oh, this is actually, Chris just threw these over here, but one needs fixed, but these are putz houses. You know, the little German like the sheep. This one needs to be glued back together. I think I'm going to try to make a version at Christmas time for y'all. But yeah, so those are good.
Also in the box that I got were some fun little candlesticks. I mean, they're just funny looking.
Did you know those were putz houses?
I figured they were from the auction that we've gone to.
So the thing in the box that I really wanted was this sleigh.
It's similar to the one that you got before.
Yeah, so not necessarily like the little lady with the candy cane, but it is Santa Claus. He's got candy canes. The deer still have their antlers. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to read the tag. Something Japan. So it actually is a music box. That may not work anymore, but it was a planter. It still has the dirt in it. And I cannot believe he's still in as good a shape as he is for as old as he is. So, other than like, yeah, I said this, no, there's no music in him. But that was my main. And then there was a little, these little salt and pepper shakers. And they come off like this. So there's actually two sets. So like one would be the shakers. These are Lefton. So yeah, so salt, pepper. And so it says Japan, but it says Japan, but the sticker is Lefton on the bottom. So I think those are very neat. These are some pieces I have never seen.
How many? 40, 50?
I don't know how many I have. Anyway, Santa mugs. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh, 99 cents back in the day. Oh my gosh. And this one's a little bit different. And I don't know what that says. I don't care. As I've told you in the past, new, old, I don't care. So there's a whole bunch of this.
Yeah, do you want me to pull them all out? Because there's got to be 20 of them in here.
There's not 20 of them in here. Those are salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, that's what's confusing me.
They're not.
All right, so
I think there were 6 or 7 of them. Oh, there is a Winky. There's a Winky. And another Winky. And another Winky. So how many Winkies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, I don't think he's supposed to be a Winky, but he's lost his eyeball. So he's now kind of a Winky. So there's 3 Winkies.
There's 9 total.
4 just regular face. And then 1 who lost an eyeball. And then the one that's a little bit different. So, and then the Mary, Jesus, and the tree angel came with those. That's, I think I gave $30 for the box. So I no complaints there at all. So these are a couple. So this is she should have Santa should go with her.
There he is. Or a Santa.
A Santa, maybe.
Or is it this Santa?
That Santa, yes. So
Yeah.
So this is a little salt and pepper shaker set, and it's the little spaghetti. Little Santa with the Japan, somebody wrote on it. June, California, June
55.
55? Yeah, 55 or 58. That's kind of hard to read. So there's him, and then Mrs. Claus with the spaghetti. And then she has, I can't read that.
She has a sticker on her, but
she has a sticker, but I can't read the sticker. But so I think she would go with him. Yeah, so we have to lean towards since we're so far away. And then this other one looks like it's a shaker too, but it's just a little choir girl. She doesn't have her friend. She's all by herself.
She could go with Santa.
Oh, I don't think she goes with Santa.
No, but she could, because he's a shaker and we don't have anything to do with him.
Yeah, he's a shaker also. But candy canes, I'm realizing now that some people narrow their collection down by if it has a candy cane or not. So that's interesting. And then here's another salt and pepper shaker. And these both say Japan also. So Winky Santa. So like the Santa mugs, but in a shaker form. And then a couple auction extras I don't know anything about are some holly, like little trinket trays, candy dishes. And then this one is ceramic. I don't know if it's a hobbyist piece. I would say it's probably a hobbyist piece. And it's a sleigh, but very cool. They're in great condition. So
you just put them back.
We used a lot of bubble wrap on our way home with these pieces today. And then this is a little compote that was still in the box, that was red, still in the box with greenery, little greenery, but it's red, and how fun is that? So that was a little, that was a little extra. So I told you I got a lot of Christmas. Okay, we're winding down. It's not a huge haul. It's a huge haul of littles.
Winding halfway down.
Halfway down. More farther, because so then I have this box and I started like separating things out, like what was really breakable and stuff. So just a whole bunch of other little like project pieces, a little shiny bird, a crazy-eyed little elf. There's 2 of them, and then sometimes you don't even know how it makes sense or not, but this has a Japan sticker on it. And then we have a little angel. Like I said, I had 2 of these. And then I cannot believe that I got more Bendini owls. So, ooh, somebody taped him. Let's get that tape off of there. It's been on there too long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think I only gave $30. And they retail, I've been selling them for $45 in my booth. And I actually, people have been buying them. So I was in need of putting some more on.
And I'm impressed.
And a little, yeah, I was. I'm like, oh, somebody bought my bed minis. But that's okay. So when I'm selling them, I'm trying to look for like the nicer ones and saving the ones that are slightly damaged or sun faded, you know, like that. So like these shiny ones were in great condition to be able to resell, because you don't see you know, we go to so many antique malls. You see them on eBay and stuff like that, but you don't really see them in antique malls. So that's my theory, is I try to keep a little bit of Christmas booth in our booth. So year round. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. It's been a long day. So I'm checking this out because I recently bought a Bendini at another antique mall, but his hands were no longer together. So I was trying to figure out, it looks like they use like a white, what is that?
It all depends.
Pipe cleaner maybe I could do it with. I was trying to figure out if it needed to be Velcro
That
or
looks
how
like
I
it's
could
sewn with a
I was trying to figure out how to make him be able to hold his knees again.
This one's actually just a solid all the way across.
So yeah, I just was kind of sorry. I was like checking them out.
Here, before you go into that, you want to show your non-Christmas?
Oh, my non-Christmas. Well, I had a budget, and I'm like, if he doesn't go more than 30, I wanted to get the Fenton purple amethyst kitty cat. I think he's gorgeous. There's no sticker on him. There's no that says Fenton, because it probably was just a sticker. And then this paperweight, this amazing paperweight, it was like a 2-for-1. You had to buy that and get this. So it's a little trinket dish, but it's got some weight. A couple more auction extras. I think these are banks.
Yes.
So they're two little Santa with a pipe. I don't know if that's politically correct anymore, but Santa's got a pipe.
They got something in them.
I don't know what's in them.
Or they played music maybe at one time.
I don't know. There's something shaking in them.
But yeah, there's something on the bottom.
Maybe there's a gold bar inside of them. I don't know.
So I'm guessing they played music back in the day.
Yeah, but what's in them?
That sounds like money.
I know. I've got to pull it out and see what pennies are actually in here. Okay, so that's. I don't know what it is. I probably should be nervous. I told you it would be a penny. I told you. It's a nickel and a penny and a penny. And yeah, and then the music. The music part. So yeah, I knew that it wasn't going to be anything terribly like that exciting. But
well, mine's empty.
Oh, yours is empty. Mine had a little something in it. It rattled too much. You know, you give the kid a penny just to put it in the little bank. Another auction extra was a wise man on a camel. You know, you just never discard anything. Always Google Lens it, and it'll tell you like if it was part, because it could be a part that somebody's looking for. This I thought was one of the main reasons I bought this box, and I cannot believe it's still in the box, and it's still, the box is a little bit on the rough side. It's old. But it is a spaghetti Santa bank. Oh my gosh. He's got, his mustache is like awesome.
It's a ceramic Santa saver.
Yes, so Santa saver imported. I don't have a jeweler's eye. That wording is just, but he is a pretty amazing piece. So to still be in his box.
This would have been the part that held.
So yes, so this would be what was holding his little poof on his, holding it all together. Santa saver. So maybe you saved for Christmas, but we're going to put him back inside the box. Am I putting him in the right way?
No, turn him 90 degrees.
Okay. Since he's made it this far in his life, I'm super excited to look him up. These are just some musical trees. I'll let Chris open those up if he wants. yeah, it's a little bit on the fun side. It's a little, yeah. So there's 2 of them. This one is new, still in the box.
This one, so okay, the rod goes
through it.
The tree.
And somehow he does a little shaky
You
motion.
gotta put some limbs back on.
So I don't really understand them, but you never know what something can be worth. And then there was another sleigh. This is interesting because it has like serpents.
Those look like griffins.
Griffins?
Yeah, this is cast also.
Yeah, that's cast. I didn't know Santa. That's a little harsh, I thought, but I don't know. Everybody decorates differently, but yes, it is cast iron. Before I forget them, I did, looking through all the tables, I spied a pair of red lucite. These would be the smaller, the 8-inch candles. So it was nice at this auction, because when it was probably over halfway done, and they let you go and pick things out if you want to leave. If you see something you want, we don't want you to leave sad that you didn't get to try to bid on it. So I asked for these to be brought up, and I think only one other lady wanted to bid. And then I know as
home of the
House of Hotel, House of Hatter, 1989.
House of 39. No, 89.
89. So I loved the cloche that she was on, and she's like a wooden little pixie fairy, and $10 I give for her. Well, you know, because taste is personal, and not everybody has the same vision. I think she is very cool. So I don't think they went together. I think she was an ornament. Somebody put her on.
Caught her in there.
Yeah, they just put her on, like, wired it together, and I think it's actually very cool, and I think somebody will be excited. And she doesn't necessarily, it wasn't a Christmas item. It was just on one of the tables. Now, this was an extra, but as I'm flipping through, it's the night before Christmas, y'all. But look at the dates. Can you see the dates? 1910. 1876, 1877, 1906, and 1902. So it has somebody's history in it. So Raymond Ector was 4 years old at Christmas on 1910, and then
John Franklin Escort.
I think it's Eicher.
Oh, was it Eicher?
So he was born. He
was born in 1876, December 12th. Dora was born in 1877.
And then the grandparents, Raymond Glenda Eicher was born in 1906. John Eicher and Dora Rapp were married on May 15th in 1902. So they put a little family history. I'm used to that being in Bibles, but not an old Christmas book. Isn't that not amazing? The night before Christmas, the pages, I was trying to see if there was a publication date of the book, but I can't tell you that I see one. I don't see a publication. And actually, it looks like it's a whole bunch of poems. Short little stories and little poems. So, wow. That's an oldie. And though this guy is not too cute and he needs a lot of help. I don't know if he was a project piece or what he was. But he came with this guy. Hello! A little creepy Santa. And you know, I collect these. I need to figure out how to get his little beard to stay down. I don't know if he's a Rushton or not. He does have a tag on the back of it that says Genie Toys. So he could be a reproduction. I don't know. But I like and collect creepy Santas. And if I have too many at Christmas time, I might pop some up for sale while I'm out and about picking them up. If you like blue-eyed, creepy, side-eyed Santa Clauses, you know, when I got them. I got them last year from this auction house.
Yes. Yeah,
11
you got
of
11
them.
of them.
And then I remember our daughter saying that she wasn't going to spend the night when I had those out because she thought they were a little creepy. But
So we keep them out year round.
I have fallen in love with them. I think they're awesome. Hey, we have another non-Christmas item.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Which is mushrooms. That was
another thing we saw.
Yeah, I saw this in the pictures, and I know I am having good luck reselling mushrooms right now. There's a whole vibe going on of people buying mushrooms. So this was a nice score. That again, I don't think anybody was really there to buy the mushrooms. I mean, I don't really know. Like most of it that was left at the end of the auction was a lot of toys, like old toys and Pokemon and action figures, and we don't know anything about that. And you saw the concert T-shirts and how much Metallica went for.
Comic books.
The comic books, yeah, I didn't video that. There was some probably graded in packages comic books of Batman and X-Men, and they were in special packages, and they were going quite high.
$100 to $250.
Yeah, but would you have thought a Metallica T-shirt would have gone
concert
for
T-shirt.
200 plus?
I think it was around 225.
220. And I wore my Bon Jovi today. Little did I know. So my next is just a whole bunch of shiny bright ornaments. Just a whole bunch of shiny brights, and they're full of shiny brights. And I gave $30, I think, for all of these shiny brights, so that was a wonderful. I said. Look
at
that.
Yeah,
some
wrapping paper.
Well, these were kind of at the bottom.
Justice League there.
Yeah, E.T. Smurfs. It's just little pieces of it though. This one's a big old chunk of Smurf. So I'm not gonna throw that out. I'm glad nobody else did, but yes, more shiny brights. More shiny brights. They were all
this
shiny
one,
brights.
the lid's actually on the bottom.
Yes, I think so. The lid is.
No.
Yeah, the lid's on the bottom.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
So some more. Can you have too many shiny brights?
Possibly. We'll find out.
When should I get all my Christmas that I've been buying out? And then this one is not a shiny bright. Yes, it is.
That is a Glass Tree Ornaments. Does it say shiny brights? It's America's Finest.
Yeah, without a jeweler's eye, that is so hard to read. I do think they say shiny bright though. This one does anyway, so yeah. So it was a Christmas auction today. We do have some bigger pieces we'll add in.
Which are more Christmas stuff?
Well, one's not. It is a light up. But
all but one is.
It is a light up. But yeah, so here's my new little friend, Cracker Barrel. I just love that he's a knee hugger. I've usually never been a blow mold type of person, but there's something that has my heart. So my other little blow mold has a little friend. I love his little head tilt. He's so cute. His little pointy ears. Oh my gosh, so super cute.
All right, so wrapping up the Christmas there, I was able to get a Santa Claus and 2 of his little soldiers. They had quite a few actually blow molds, but we, like Yvonne said, have never really sold them before. So we kind of want to see how we do with them before we end up having a bunch.
And what is the surprise underneath the blanket? Though it doesn't necessarily say what you think it's going to say. It is a neon. It is a Bud beer, which Budweiser.
Yep. See if I can do this without.
I will hold.
It should stand on its own.
Well, I will hold on to it because neons are not. Woohoo! Ow! That kind of shot.
They get a little warm.
Well, I was touching the wire. Woohoo! I got a little shock. Don't touch the wire.
So this will be added to my collection.
Somewhere.
You know, it's not a marshmallow tin, but it's close enough for me.
what do you think? Am I crazy to keep buying Christmas? I think that we're getting into Christmas. Vintage Christmas doesn't come by easily. I'm noticing. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I can, within reason, that I see resale and you're buying a lot of it, might as well go for it and try it. So thanks for coming to today's auction with us. I know it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a huge haul. They're not always huge hauls, but it was quality stuff. So I'm super happy about all of that. So some of this will definitely be on eBay. So check it out if you're interested. So again, thanks for going along with us to the auction. And if you're part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you're new and you're checking out this channel for the first time, we don't always do auctions and go shopping. Well, I do a lot of shopping, but I also love to make over items and give them a new life. So thanks again for watching. We will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye. Bye.